Are you ready for the first day of school?
We are ready. We are ready to roll.
Ready? What have you done this summer to get ready for this new year?
Well, this summer there's been such an emphasis on school safety and security, and so we have been doing site assessments. We have been working with the Sheriff's Department and local law enforcement, so we've got a resource officer, a deputy in every one of our schools starting from day one, Monday when school opens. We've been doing security assessments on all of our school sites as well, and doing some capital improvements to enhance school safety. We've done a lot of training for our teachers, particularly in the area of early childhood, kindergarten through second grade, a heavy emphasis on that this year to help our kids be better prepared for third grade.
Can you talk about some of the improvements you've made for the kindergarten through second grade that parents?
We're looking at different curriculums, a heavier emphasis really on phonics. We really want to do an outreach program to parents, that parents are actually spending time reading to their children. Just an extra 20 minutes a day makes a dramatic improvement with the child's overall student performance and how they're performing at the different grade levels. And we don't think that that's too much to ask. We also work with our different agencies. We supply books, libraries at the churches, at different agencies that are out there. But we really want the parents or the caregivers to spend more time with them, one-on-one time, and actually let those children read to them and answer questions.
Going back to school safety, you said every deputy or an officer will be in a school every day.
Correct.
How has that been this summer, trying to make sure that everything's going smoothly with that, getting everyone in place?
We've worked very closely. We've had a tight timeline on this. We've worked closely with the Sheriff's Department, and so we're ready to go.
Can you talk about any of the safety improvements that kids and parents will see at the schools?
Well, they'll see certain schools will see different, like a single point of entry. Some of our schools, we did extensive work over the summer, so there's about 4 or 5 schools that will see that. A lot of the things parents may not see will be with cameras that are there, with fencing, with those kinds of things, making sure that you do an assessment on each campus. So each campus is different, just to make sure that whatever needed to be done was corrected.
Since the shooting at Stoneman Douglas in February, how has security in schools in general changed up here?
Well, we've always had, our school board has invested a lot of dollars over the last few years. About the last 4 or 5 years, we've invested over $6 million in security enhancements. We've had good partnerships with the local law enforcement, with the Sheriff's Department, PSL Police, and Fort Pierce Police. So we've really looked at our protocols, looked at our practices, worked closely with the Sheriff's Department and law enforcement just to make sure that it's our single most important priority is the safety of our children and our staff. So we feel very confident that we've done a good job with that.
Now on to the fun question.
Okay.
The first day of school can be kind of nervous for parents and kids. What would you tell them as they're getting up for the first day? Jitters, anything like that?
The first day is exciting for everyone. The teachers will not sleep well the night before. I might have a restless night as well, but it's an exciting time. It's the new beginning, the start of a brand new year, and so we have systems in place. Our drivers are ready to go. The bus drivers, have just met with them yesterday. They're ready to pick the children up. There'll be a couple of bumps in the road when you're transporting or and moving 40,000 students into school centers, but that we work hard to have a smooth opening. Our principals are prepared, our teachers are prepared, and if there's any little glitches, just be patient. We'll work everything out within the first couple of days.
Can I ask a little bit?
Yeah.
I haven't covered this up here other than the school hardening. Did you guys already have an officer in every school, or did you guys have to kind of?
After Stoneman, we had officers in every high school and middle school. After the Parkland incident, the sheriff put an officer in every school.
So you didn't have like a problem. I know some counties have had a harder time.
Well, we've worked close with the folks, so there's, they're there, and that's the main thing for parents to know, that our schools are well protected.
And with all the new security enhancements, what do parents need to know for the first day? Should they come earlier than normal? Should they?
Well, I think the first day, you're going to have traffic jams everywhere because folks have been used to the summertime pattern. So yes, I would definitely get up early and get to school early. It usually takes about a week or so to work out those traffic jams. Some of the safety enhancements in school centers may lead to delays in certain in coming to the schools themselves, but we feel that that's important for the safety of our children. So there'll be some things that they'll see and some things they may not see, but definitely be early for the first few days and work out the traffic and be very, very careful, because you're going to see kids crossing streets. You're going to see children on bicycles, and you just want to be very, very vigilant as you're driving or transporting the kids to school and picking them up as well in the afternoon.
Are there any changes for parents, like coming into a school to sign in or anything like that? Is there any
Yes,
changes?
the parents will be requested to show IDs. They'll be buzzed in from the front. We're asking parents to not let other folks in behind them, so that we've done some protocols there as well. But folks need to come to school when they're checking their children out, or coming to bring them into school to make sure that they have the appropriate, a driver's license or some kind of form of identification to show at the camera when they're getting into the school center.
John Shaman was up here
Yes.
last week, and he said you guys talk about a new arts K-8 school. Has there been any talk about doing an arts program for high school?
Well, in our high schools, we have some great programs already. Port St. Lucie High School has a tremendous performing arts program. Patrick Madden, he's been there since the school opened. This is their 30th year. And then the other schools have different programs that are going on. The CAS School, the Creative Arts Academy of St. Lucie, that's going to be a K-6 program, and we're very excited about that. You all did some coverage with that. John did a fantastic job on that as well. You can let him know that. And so we're excited about that. Over at Sam Gaines Academy, we've got the Sam Gaines Academy of Emerging Technologies. There'll be a STEM focus, which is science, technology, engineering, and math. A lot of computer-based instruction, preparing those children for whatever comes moving through high school, moving to the world of work or to college. We're coming off a banner year. We're 5th in the state in our graduation rate. We're in the top 3rd in academic performance, and this year we anticipate our graduation rate being in our comprehensive high schools at 95%. So we're going to continue to ride the wave of the successes that we've had and the momentum that we've got, the positive momentum that we have going on here in St. Lucie Public Schools.
Is there anything that you're doing to increase your graduation rate even more?
Well, we're like I said, we're 5th in the state of Florida. A lot of it is monitoring the students, not waiting till they're seniors, making sure there's an adult, an advocate, watching out for each child, making sure that they've got the courses that they have. So, and like I said, we've dramatically increased that. Number 5 in the state is an excellent place to be.
Talk a little bit about your teachers and what they've done to kind of help the students, even through you talked a little about K-2, but even through high school. What are they doing to prepare them for the testing and everything like that?
Well, what we want our teachers to do is to develop very positive relationships with their students, to recognize the total child that the kids come to school. Many of them have a lot of needs that they come to, so we've done a lot of training this summer in that area of social emotional needs of students, to recognize children that may need extra support. We've increased in our exceptional education department a director of social emotional learning, which we got dollars from the federal government for that. And so, really, we've always done a really good job here in the county of trying to meet those needs. We've hired 5 additional school psychologists, 5 additional school social workers from additional dollars that have come down from the state to try to, it's not enough, but it certainly is a step in the right direction to help us meet the needs of the kids. And then with the teachers, our job is just to support our teachers, to make sure that we're serving them and helping them meet the needs of the children that are in there. We have just a fantastic, dedicated group of teachers that are really our unsung heroes in society today, deserve much more recognition than they receive. They deserve more pay than they receive as well. And so, but we're happy to have them, and I meet with them individually and in small groups as well to make sure that I'm listening closely to what's going on in the school centers, so that we can help support them as best that we can.
You bring up that they deserve more pay. Is there anything that you're doing to increase the pay in St. Lucie County?
Most of those dollars are allocated from the state of Florida, from the state legislature, and unfortunately this past year that did not occur. I don't want to put a negative spin on a back-to-school event opening new schools, but it is a priority for us here in our district. It's a priority with our school board, and I think that there needs to be stronger efforts in Tallahassee to make sure that we recognize our teachers and pay them what they deserve.
Any big construction projects that you guys have been going through the school year or through the summer and even into the school year that you're excited about?
Not really. We're just enhancing the schools, the school security, the CAS school, the Creative Arts Academy up in Fort Pierce. We've been doing some projects at that school center, and just general projects in the individual schools. Single point of entry, those kinds of things.
Yeah. Amanda, do you have anything else you want to add for the back to school?
we're just, you know, we're just excited that the children are coming. I know the parents are excited that summer is over, and you know, we're going to give them a quality education, every child, each and every child, every day, and we're looking forward to it, and we have every confidence we're going to have an outstanding year.